Some people unfortunately experience racism just daily.
It shouldn't be a topic in the family.
Oh, I'm not good enough. Why did I not get the job?
Am I wrong if I don't see the skin color?
Because I'm black, I don't think that I deserve more or less.
And as a white person,
Yeah.
I want to add something.
Or as a Georgian person,
Right.
let's get that.
Yeah, let's say
right.
that. As a Georgian, not every white-looking person
Yeah.
will treat you bad or do something to you. Every life is a story. And today I have a special guest because this episode will be related to Black History Month. I have Jimmy here. Hi, Jimmy.
What's up, Leah?
Nice to see you. I love that
Good to see
you came
too.
here.
Yeah, you look good. I said that, but
Thank you.
yeah, you look really good.
Thanks. You know why I asked you to come today? Because of the Black History Month. And I feel like you would be a perfect representative.
I love that. Can I ask why?
Why? I think because you got soul.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a big heart, and I think we need more people like you.
Oh,
And yeah, I would like to see and hear your story.
I appreciate that. I was really curious. I'm like, there's a lot of black people she could have kind of chose from, but she asked me to do it. And I honestly felt honored.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I did.
thank you.
I felt super special that you asked me, honestly.
You are special. Honestly,
Oh,
yeah. I
thank
know
you.
a lot of black people, but I feel like you're, I don't know. I feel like your soul is the purest.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I feel.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm
Of
like
course.
actually super happy to be here.
Thank you
Super
so much.
nervous, but because I'm super happy to be here.
Oh, don't be
You know,
nervous.
Nerves are a good thing, you know. I feel like this show. If you're not nervous, then maybe you shouldn't do it, you know. But
I see.
yeah.
All right. I have a few questions for you. So let's start from your story, from the beginning. Like, what is your experience being a black person? Like, did you ever face racism, discrimination, or something like that?
I didn't experience a lot of racism, honestly. I'm actually very, very privileged to say that I didn't experience a lot of racism. I grew up in a very small town. I grew up in a very small town, so of course I was the minority, but I think that I was actually super blessed to be around a group of people who, or a community or a city that were, racism just wasn't a really big thing. I didn't experience racism until I graduated high school, until I moved out to LA and all that kind of stuff. And that's when I have like clear memories of profiling or racism and stuff like that. But I haven't really experienced too much, to be honest. Like, and I'm grateful that I have it, honestly.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm like a firecracker ready to shoot. So I feel like if I would have experienced racism, it just wouldn't have been good for anybody in the process. 'Cause
I can't really imagine you fighting or.
There are just some things I just can't stand for, and that I feel like you have to defend yourself. Racism is number one. Because I take pride in being a good person. I take pride in like checking myself daily to make sure that everybody around me feels comfortable. So when somebody makes me feel uncomfortable, and especially in a scenario because I'm black, I just take it super personal. Like I get offended, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like, yeah, but
I would
of
do that
course,
too.
like it's just like
Yeah.
just with anything, I just don't understand like going out of your way to make somebody feel uncomfortable. It just is that's a very personal thing for me. So it wouldn't be a nice situation. I wouldn't be able to handle it properly, probably, to be honest. And then it's a whole situation.
That makes sense.
So I felt like growing up, I was that black boy that like made white people feel really safe, like safe around. Like there's nothing intimidating about me. They're like, especially when I was a kid, I smile so big you can see all my teeth, the front and the back. I'm always bubbly. I'm jumping from wall to wall. So there was nothing really about me as a person or my demeanor that made people feel intimidated. So naturally, just people in general felt really comfortable around me. So
So you didn't care if you make friends with black people or white people, like you don't care.
no, it wasn't a thing. I didn't think about it. I wasn't like truly did not think about it until I became an adult and entered the real life. Like I always knew black and white was a thing. Like I'm not trying to say that, but people were just people. It wasn't a big topic in our household. And if my parents experienced any racism, I don't know about it. You know, so it just wasn't anything that I looked after or looked for. I didn't look for people trying to be racist towards me because I wasn't. It wasn't my experience, to be honest. So I was like, I was chilling. I was just like, everybody cool. I'm cool with you. You cool with me. We
Yeah.
all cool. So it wasn't anything that was like the focus of my life as a kid. And then, like I said, growing up, it just became something bigger. And I was like, whoa, okay, like just stepping into the real world.
What happened? How did it change
Well,
comparing to your childhood?
I think when I grew up and just like started experiencing real life, or just kind of flapping my own wings and moved out of my house and out of high school, you know, I experienced my first time being profiled. A cop pulled me into the alley because apparently I matched the suspect of a killer or a shooter. Like real life, that really, really happened. So it was like I was being profiled then, and then I got locks, and I'm seeing how I'm being treated differently in offices and situations like that. And then just little, I'm starting to recognize, oh, like how racism, because racism it doesn't always look like I'm racist. Racism, the motherfuckers sometimes be real slick with it. It's kind of like it can be an undertone. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I learned. That's what I learned, and that's what I started to experience more versus like, oh, flat out racism is how racism can come in so many levels. It doesn't always look like racism at the moment
Right.
or when you're experiencing it until you look back and you're like, oh, I was just profiled, you know? Then I didn't start experiencing that until, you know, you just enter into the real world. I felt like when I was a kid, I was very caged. Like the world that I lived in was super small. Like Stafford was a very small town. I mean, my family was military, so we did travel, and like, it's always a funny story to tell that me and my brother got jumped in Korea. Like, you know, that was something that happened, and at that time, even as a kid, I didn't think it was racism. I thought it was because we were dating two of the hottest Asian girls on the block, and these boys were mad or upset that we were with them, and we got jumped. I didn't process it as racism, and it probably wasn't, but it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that situation would have happened if we were two other Asian boys just dating two Asian girls, but these two black boys dating two Asian girls. Oh, it's a problem. And they were fine. You know, they were pretty. So it was like, I think it was a big deal. And so we got jumped in. But yeah, I had to process that, you know, later as I became an adult. But yeah, my lifestyle was very caged because we were military, and Stafford it was a small town, but it was a good, like the high school I went from high school to home. Like I didn't do much as a kid. Like my family didn't allow that. Okay, very strict. Go to school and bring your ass home. And in high school, fortunately, I didn't experience anything. I got along with all my teachers, all of them, all of the kids in the school. So I just didn't experience that. And to put things into perspective, I'm still fairly young. So I graduated high school in 2016. So real life for me didn't start until, well, 2016, because that's when I moved out to LA. And so we're going on a decade now of life. So it's been in these 10 years of me, pursuing life that I've experienced all of this.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And you said your parents wouldn't talk about black and white thing, like at all.
Mm, not
And you think
really.
it's right? It shouldn't be a topic in the family.
Our family didn't really talk about much.
Mm.
You know, that's a therapy session. I want to say we didn't have a relationship, but we just didn't talk about shit.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I still don't know what my parents do for their job, for their work. I still don't know. So we just didn't talk about much unless it had to do with going to school, going to college, or joining the military.
Mm.
At least that's what I remember.
I
So
see.
yeah, I would talk about it with my kids though.
You will.
I think if I had a family, I would bring it up. I think it's important for them to know, like, and recognize when it's happening. Because a lot of the time you can, like what you were telling me earlier about the job,
Mhm.
you can kind of think, I think you were able to point it out right then and there because it was very obvious for you.
Mhm.
But sometimes it's so hidden and so discreet, you kind of look at yourself in the mirror or may look at that experience and be like, oh, I'm not good enough. Why did I not get the job? I have all the qualifications. And then you go down this rabbit hole of feeling like, I'm not qualified, I'm not good enough, when none of that's the truth. You just experienced racism. That's what happened. And so I think I would preach that to my kids so that they would know what is what. Don't let this define you. It's not a personal attack on you. This is not a reflection of who you are at all. But know that it happened, learn from it, move on from it, but don't internalize it.
That's a good message.
Yeah, I think that's what I feel like that's what that makes you kind of do racism. If you don't recognize that it's happening, it can make you feel like, what's wrong with me?
With me, yeah.
You know?
You will question yourself.
Yeah, it makes you question yourself for sure. And we already question ourselves enough, so it's just important to recognize what's happening.
I agree.
So
Yeah, and feels like Black History Month is a good thing.
yeah.
So people can talk about it and be proud being Black, because I know it was actually a surprise for me when some people would say, I know I'm Black and I hate it. I'm like, why you hate it? Like,
Oh man, I love being Black.
yeah, I think it's cool.
It's the best thing in the world, honestly. Being Black is truly a superpower. It's my superpower for sure, and I feel like I've grown into that more and more, which is like it's one of my favorite things about myself.
Being Black.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
I do.
I love
I
it.
love it. I would not trade it for anything in the world. You know. Yeah.
Well, why do you think people might hate it? Like, what's the reason?
I mean,
Just because it's harder?
yeah, you kind of step outside of the door and I guess life's or history kind of tells you that as a Black person, you could not make it back home that day. So it's difficult. It's difficult. It doesn't feel good to know that you walk around here with a target on your back simply because of the color of your skin. You could be the best person in the world, but there are too many cases where people aren't making it back home simply because they're Black. So, although I understand where that statement comes from, I would hope that there's somebody in their ear giving them the other side to the story, because it's not all bad. It's not a bad thing at all. But it is painful. It's some people unfortunately experience racism just daily. there are still black people in small cities. Racism is still happening very, very loudly in other cities that, we live on the West Coast. We live in Vegas. We live in Cali, which is another reason why I feel like racism, I mean, even though I did experience it wasn't a huge thing because we live in very liberal cities. We live in very progressive cities, live in cities where that thrive off of tourism and diversity and people coming to and from every which way. So we don't see like what's happening in small towns of Georgia or small towns in Texas, small towns in Alabama, Mississippi. Like racism is still hot in places like that.
Yeah, I've heard that in other states it's so different because
Yeah.
it was hard for me because when I just moved, I was like, is it really like exist here? Because
Yeah.
I don't see anything. Even when I was just fresh here, I wouldn't speak English well, and no one would tell me anything. No one would like be mean to me, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't see any racism, but it's not like I compare myself to black people. It's just the racism itself. And I was like, I'm not sure if it's here, you know?
Yeah.
But people would start telling me about other states that it's not the same. I'm like, oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah. It's not the same at all, so I feel like I can hear that statement coming out of somebody's mouth from cities like that, Here in cities and like cities that we live in, you kind of get to wear your culture with pride, but it's not like that other places, We have, it's just not like that. We're so privileged grateful to be able to be as black as we can, or as Russian as we can, or Georgian as we can.
Yeah.
There are a lot of places just they can, but there still just may be repercussions. Even just driving down the wrong street, it's still tough out there.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, like truly.
So I was asking another person what do you think? I feel like the more we talk about it, the more we divide black and white people from each other. Is it a thing? What do you think?
I agree.
You
I agree. But I'm not sure if this is just a harsh reality. Racism it's not going to go away.
You think so?
Oh, it can't.
Really?
This systemic racism is so deep it's so deep. I mean, we're in 2026. Look at what's happening, Like, look at what's happening. It's not even low-key racism. People are getting deported, pulled up on. And it's 2026. So the idea of not talking about it, the reason why that's a sensitive perspective is because not talking about it only benefits the racist, because they're not going to stop being racist. But it makes us have to just turn the other cheek all the time and just lead with kindness, which is what we already do, which is what black people are known to do. We're known to laugh through it, dance through it,
But don't you think, let's say we have Black History Month, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like, let's say, big companies like corporations, they celebrate it, they have like special events maybe, but do they really genuinely want to become closer and understand Black history, or they just do it because they have to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like they just have to be nice, and they're like being nice for a short period of time, and then
Yeah.
they do same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I think so. I know. I think so. That's my. That's how I think it is. Truly, and I'm not sure if this can go on the
That's
episode.
fine.
This is not my story to tell, but I know a close friend. I'm like trying to talk in code, but also trying to tell you what happened.
Okay. No names.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I know a close friend, aka a coworker, a close friend, and their sibling, their sibling was told that they will not get hired because we already have enough light skins in the show, or we already have enough black, or that was what was told, but we already have enough black people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, whoa! It's like when what? It's just a
They need to fill some positions.
yeah. That's all it is for a lot of corporations. Black people fit for a lot of corporations. Black people are. Do we have enough to look diverse? Do we have enough to make people think that we are a diverse company and that we believe in equality in numbers? But at a certain point, a lot of corporations are like, okay, there's a cutoff. We already got X amount of
Like no
black
more.
people, so I think we're good. And I believe that's how corporations are to a T, to be honest with you. I want to say all of them, but a majority
Majority.
for sure. I think that in so many areas of life, black people are considered the token. You got to have that token black person or an X amount of black people to make this look this way, or it's just like a number for them. It's a
Yeah,
game for
exactly.
them. You know,
But it means it doesn't help to solve the problem.
yeah, no.
Like, what do you think will help the government or the people? Like, what we have to start doing or implement to change it?
To be honest with you, I have no clue.
No.
I have no clue.
You feel like it's
I
gonna be forever?
I don't I mean I don't want to say that out loud. That sounds crazy to say out loud, but I do. I do. I don't think that black people will ever see, or anybody who's experiencing racism will ever be able to see the light of day where racism is not a thing. We thought, I think a lot of people may have thought that racism wasn't happening when Obama was in, wasn't when Obama was in the White House as president. It was just on pause. Because look at us now in 2026. It was, and even in the years that Obama was in the House, there were still cases of racism that were happening on the news and still happening and still being broadcasted that we knew about. So I lay in bed and think about what the root of the issue is, and when I think about what the root of the issue is, that's where I throw in the towel and I start to think, I don't think that is ever going to never be a thing, just because it's so deeply rooted into the United States of America. Like, systemic racism it's in the grounds. It's in like the foundation of how this country was, of what it is today. You know, laws that are in place. There are laws in place now that were only made to lock black people up and get us in jail, get us behind bars. And there are still people who are teaching their offspring racism to this day. So it's just like this never-ending cycle. And if you want me to say kill off all racism, kill off all racist people, you can't do that. I don't believe in killing nobody. You know, but but me personally, I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. So I just say be black as fuck, or be whatever, be Georgian as fuck, with the time that you have here, because I don't think it's gonna go away. Yeah, it's crazy.
I thought it's getting better,
Huh?
but no.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I think I thought it was too. But yeah, it's not. It's just like I said, we're on the West Coast, so we see a little bit. We're kind of, I would say, blessed to be able to be in on the progressive side of the U.S., but there are too many pockets
Right.
in the U.S. and cities that we don't know about that are not progressive in any way, like communities of people who are just still very small-minded in the way they think, still think as if, so I don't know.
Let's say government doesn't do anything like that. Maybe people can do something. Like, let's say I'm white. Like, people think I'm white, but I don't think I'm white.
Yeah. I don't think you're white either. I mean, before I even heard you speak,
Really?
you don't look white.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a compliment. Thank you.
Don't look white. There's nothing. I mean, your features are so pronounced. There's nothing white about.
That's what I'm saying. Because
the way you look to me.
Yeah, some people say like, oh, yeah, like you're privileged. I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Me? Like how?
Yeah.
Because like that's another thing, like another side of the story, right? Some people like that look white, but we're not actually white.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know some black people will think that we're typical white people, and they already, without even talking to us, they would think that we might hurt them. And that's the other thing. And sometimes I feel like, okay, I'm not going to talk, I'm not going to do anything just because I don't want to get in trouble,
Yeah.
Because it's the other side too. So I think to make it better, to bring people together, we just need to maybe show love. I don't know what else we can do. Like, there's no other way. I don't feel like government will do something or they really care.
Yeah, it is like what you said. Like, I think it starts with the community. The most we can do is influence the communities around us and the people around us, but that is an effective plan. How we do that I think is very intricate, but yeah, ending it all, like, no more racism. I'm like, unfortunately, it's the biggest pill and the hardest pill you have to swallow. It's just, I don't think that's ever going to ever not be a thing, ever. But it does start with the communities and trying to unify the small communities that we do have, so that there isn't diversity everywhere or in the nicks, in the crevices of everything. So at least when shit hits the ground, you can fall back on your community, But
let's say, like, I'm as a white, again, I'm not white.
saying I'm not white, no, for real.
I'm not white.
Hey, I'll be the same way.
So let's say I will build a community where we all love each other, for example, right?
Yeah.
And I will bring more black people, Asians, like every culture. Will be black people open to it, or they'll be like, we will stay where we're at. Like, we don't need that. Like,
honestly, I think black people will be very open to it. I don't think that black people were ever the issue. I don't think that black people ever wanted to have diversity. I don't think that black people ever wanted something to ourselves until somebody else came in and tried to make it their own and tried to exclude us from it. a lot of black people don't want to invite other people in is because it's history that, or it's been shown that you invite other communities into what we're doing, and then they take it, and then want to elevate it in their own way, but then want to give us the cold shoulder. So the idea that black people are like, oh, I don't want that, is because we're just trying to protect what's ours. It's like no, we're good, because we know what it's going to end up being if you come into our space. And I get what you're saying. Like, I think you're trying to create a space where it's just for everybody. And I think black people would be open to that, but we're skeptical, because at some point, emotions start to get involved. Jealousy, envy start to happen, and then that's when the diversity happens. Black people are your biggest cheerleaders. Black people are going to cheer you through and through. It's other people that come around us and then starts to feel a sense of jealousy or envy, or because something that maybe we naturally have, you have to work on. And then they're like, okay. Then we get the cold shoulder, and then we get the backlash of like, wait, what happened? Like, what just happened? Where did the division come across? Because I was just over here living my best life, and now there's some type of friction. Like, that seems to be the storyline when you mix there is a mixture of black people in other communities, So
Yeah, I feel that because, sometimes you come to the new company or you work somewhere else or you meet people outside, right? And when you start talking to black people, some of them would be okay. Like, okay, come on, let's do something, and everything is okay. But some of them would be so distant. And I'm that person who will not cross the line, just not because I don't like them, just because I don't want them to think that I'm too noisy, or I don't want to bother them. Like, if they want to, they will be okay. If not, I'm not gonna push it. Like, no, I'll be your friend anyway. Just accept me. No, like, and that's the thing. I feel like behind it is something bigger that they usually hide. They don't want to say about it, of course. I just don't know how to make them feel that they're safe, with me, at least. I'm not talking about everyone.
I think it's just a timing thing, and I think with anybody, and this is just, I think it goes with anybody who has trust issues, it's just showing up consistently, showing up authentically, showing up, not even trying to prove that you don't have an ulterior motive, because we're not asking anybody to prove themselves. Or I'm gonna just speak for myself. I'm not asking anybody to prove themselves worthy of being in my space. That's gonna turn me off even more. It's just be you. And if just show up how you want to show up, and if in your own spare time you feel like it's worth it, like this relationship that you want with said person is worth it, like, let me just keep showing up, is worth it, then you keep doing that authentically and showing up in ways that you just naturally would, that person's going to come around eventually. They're going to be like, okay, you know what? Well, like, I think that's just how life works with people who have trust issues, or with black people who don't want to welcome everybody into their space, because it just happens too many times you do that, and you just get we just get shot in the foot. You know, it happens this way too often.
Oh,
Yeah.
can really like relax and
You can never really relax. You know, you always gotta have like eyes in the back of your head. Cause really smile in your face, and then the moment you turn around, it's it's the complete opposite. You know.
I think it happens in every culture. It's
For
just
sure, yeah.
like
That's a topic that we can talk about. That's a life topic. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that particular topic is a black or white thing. I think people are just funny moving.
Right.
That's about people will smile in your face and then walk 2 seconds away and talk shit about you.
for sure.
You know, it's
Yeah.
so, but I was, yeah, any culture, I mean, but being black, it's like you gotta just really be on your P's and Q's, because now people just really have an ulterior motive with you, you know? Like, people really just try and hurt you intentionally, and it's like,
You think so?
yeah.
Really?
You know?
They like mean it? Like
Yeah. I think people really be out here trying to hurt people.
you know, it surprises me again because I know you personally, and I'm like, who can hurt you? Like, why? What's the reason? Like, you're so nice. You're like always so welcomed. So, I don't know, so sweet. I'm like, how people have that bad intention? I'm like, where does it came from? Like, what? I don't get it. You know?
I think with me, I think with my experience, I don't think people come into my life to intentionally. No, actually, I take that back. I think people come into my life and they want something from me. You know, they get it and then they leave, not considering like, dang, I actually really liked you or really were invested in this. You know, my niceness is so like naive sometimes, or just like I don't. I even had this conversation with myself. Like, it's not until recently that I have completely put a guard up with people. I don't let a lot of people into my circle or space, because a lot of people like to come in and take a lot, like take it and then leave, or just take, you know. And it's not even, yeah, it's not even a take and leave. It's just take, you know. And I'm very weary of people who just want to come into my space and take. Like, I don't like that, you know. And I think that's something that I think a lot of black people have to deal with as well. You know, especially being black, you're normally, if you're the black person, you're the loud one, the funny one, the people that people want to keep around, the token black. So a lot of people want to come into your space and take, or they want you to come into their space and add, but they never want to give anything back to you. And so now we're left depleted, because all you ever wanted was the good time, the fun time, but now when I need something, who's there? You know, I think that is what black people have to deal with a lot of the time, is being the strong friend, being the funny friend, being the entertainment of the group. And then eventually our glass is going to get empty. Being the nurturing one, you know, that glass does get empty, and we need to refill it. And then when we look to the people that we've been pouring into, that we let in, refill our cup, they're nowhere to be found. And I think that happens a lot in our community.
I see. So
Yeah.
you feel like you've been used.
Yeah, like I feel like even if it's not materialistic things, like I think sorry.
See?
I think I think very highly about myself, you know, like, and not in an arrogant way. Like I take pride in being a good person. Like I love that about me. I love that I walk through this life with no ulterior motives. I love that about me. I love my heart. I love my soul. I love who God made me. I love that I seek his heart daily. I love that I genuinely don't want anything from anybody. Don't I'm not funny moving. I'm not weird. I take pride in that. So a lot of people I feel like see that, or maybe not see that, but see it, feel it, whatever the case may be, and then just tick 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 tick,
Mm.
and maybe not even intentionally.
Maybe it's just who they are.
Who they are, or yeah, you know,
But don't you feel it's like, I don't know what you're saying. I feel like it's nowadays problem, not just with you. I feel like nowadays people only create like transactional relationships.
yeah, I
You
think so
know.
too. I think so too. And I'm not here for a transactional relationship.
Mm.
I'm so tired. I've gotten to a place where I'm like, I'm so tired. Having transactional relationships make me tired.
Agree.
And not that I've created them or
Mm-hmm.
even know what that feels like, but I only know how to wear my heart on my sleeve. That's all I know how to do. That's why I got this face tattoo. If I'm being so honest, that's what this reminds me of.
Mm.
You know, that's what this represents. Like, I only know how to wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't know how to manipulate it. I don't know how to do anything but just be honest and be vulnerable, be a crybaby or not. You know, so I just get super offended when people don't take care of me the way I try and the way I take care of people. And not that I'm saying I'm the best nurturer, whatever the case may be, but I think I can I think I can confidently say that to this day there's not one person that can say that Jimmy fucked me over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think there's one person. I know there's not one person. Jimmy manipulated me. Jimmy cheated on me. Jimmy lied to me. Jimmy did this so he can get this. There's not one.
Mm-hmm.
So when people do that to me, I take it so personal. I take it super personal.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Yeah. I'm like, don't do that to me.
Right.
I showed up. I showed up with my heart on a tray for you. Do the same.
Mm-hmm.
But then you realize when you walk up to some people, if we're trying to create a visual, if you walked up at a conversation and we both had to put our hearts on the table to have a real conversation, I would put my real heart out. Meanwhile, they had a silicone one.
Mm-hmm.
They had a play one that they somehow snuck and then put on the table that I thought that was their real heart. And then come to find out, oh, that was a fucking toy that you had the entire time. But my real heart was on the table, and I was all bloody and fucked up, and now I have to figure out how to repair it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it feels like.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, that's what it feels like sometimes. A lot of the times, actually. So, yeah.
I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, but what about you?
What about me?
Like, do you feel that way? Are you somebody? I feel like you've painted yourself to be the someone who is like, oh, how do I make said person feel welcome? But do you feel like you're guarded? Like, do you feel like you have a guard up to a certain demographic of people, or just people in general? Or do you feel like you haven't been? You just feel like you're a very open person. You're open to kind of letting anybody.
I think I've been through all of these phases.
Yeah. If you
And
don't mind me asking, how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 34.
34. Okay, cool.
Now I just think I'm not gonna change myself because bad people out there. I'm not gonna become bad or mirror, you know. I'm still gonna be myself. I'm still kind. I'm still open. Like, my heart is always open. I always welcome like everyone, as long as you're okay. Like, I give you a chance, you know. Like,
You give
for the
everybody
new
a
person.
chance.
Yes. But
Oh.
what they gonna do with it, it's up to them.
Oh,
Even
wow.
if they hurt me, uh, how to say? I don't think I I will take it as deep as before.
Okay.
So it's not gonna hurt me that much. But even if they will hurt me, I think karma will work. And I don't really do anything bad back to people, even
Yeah.
if they hurt me. I'm like, life will do it for me, you know.
So you think that you give everybody an opportunity to hurt you? Question, but meaning like you allow, like you give everybody that chance.
I do. I think I do.
Mm.
Because I think every person, even who acts like like a bitch,
Yeah.
they have something inside of them that give them a reason to act like this.
Yeah. I believe that too.
Yeah, so there's always a reason. And I believe that when they connect with me, they might change.
I love that. That's your superpower, you feel.
Yeah.
I love that.
And why not to give them that change?
Mm.
You know?
I love that.
I don't know. It's just
No, it's
my thought.
no, I
This is
love
how
that.
I feel.
Only because I feel like I used to think that way as well.
But not
But
anymore.
I was like, I can't be everybody's superhero. I've actually accepted more in life that if you want me to be the villain in your story, I will be, for sure. Just because I don't let people in at all. I don't give people that chance. Like, cause I feel I'm so emotional. I'm a super emotional person. I'm a super sensitive person. I cry. I love to cry. Like, I just really take it personally when people when people hurt me. You know, and I used to think that my goodness was so good that it would want to make somebody change, but not anymore. I'm like, nah, not my monkey, not my circus, or not my circus, not my monkey. I can't take on everybody's problems. I can't.
I think that's right. So the what I'm saying about myself, when you start talking to someone, right? Just
Yeah.
get to know someone and you're open and you can tell if they have bad intentions, like not immediately, but
Yeah.
really soon.
Very. Yeah.
So
I
it's
see.
not gonna go too far, you know,
Yeah.
to let you down like so bad.
Yeah.
Because I've learned my lessons too, and I think maybe it's my age experience. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I don't need like too much time to see if that person has something against me.
Yeah.
And like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see where it goes. But as soon as I see like my first red flag, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm so much like if I see a red flag just in your character trait,
Yes.
as in general, I'm like I'm okay. I think I'm somebody who I don't do well with difficult friendships. Like if you're a difficult individual, me and you are just not gonna get along. Like, cause I'm not somebody who pushes my narrative onto somebody else so much. You know, I'm a very not that this has anything to do with it, or maybe it does. But are you big into astrology or anything like that? So I'm a Gemini. What are you?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sag. Oh, I think we're sister signs. But I'm like, just to understand, like I'm an air sign, so I'm very go with the flow. Very, let's just have a good time, but not in the sense that we can't go deep, but like let's just enjoy each other's company. So I don't do well with people who have a narrative, who push their narrative so strongly onto somebody else. Like, because I think and it's probably a flaw, because I guess I can't expect everybody to be like this, but I'm very quick at clocking when I'm about to move out of a way that I'm not supposed to. Very quick. Like if I feel any emotion, if I don't feel anything besides happiness and joy, I'm like, why do I feel this? Like, why do I feel this way? Like, why am I angry? Oh, Jimmy, you're jealous. Like, why are you like this? So I quickly can clock my move before I act on it. So I think when other people can't do the same, I'm like, oh, buddy, we're not gonna get along. Like, we're really not gonna get along. I
But
don't
do
like
you
that.
get not attached, but
Quickly?
yeah?
Yes.
Me
Yes.
too.
Baby, well, are we talking about romance or friendships?
Like
Anything?
for me, anything. Yeah.
A little.
A little.
A little. I can. Especially if it feels safe at the very beginning. I get pretty attached quickly. But I'm also somebody who's very self-sufficient. Very self-sufficient. So my attachment to somebody looks kind of like distant.
Avoidant attachment style.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I don't require to hear from you every day.
You don't like to be like 24/7.
No, I don't have not one relationship in my life that we talk every day. There's not one person in my life I talk to every single day besides Mr. Chris. And even on the weekends. Like, I really don't like that, honestly. But this is wild. This is like turning into a little therapy session because I'm like, I'm not sure where we even
Right.
got onto the subject.
It's personal.
Yeah.
Personal.
Yeah, I was
It's
like,
okay. It's okay.
I think I've gotten to a place in my life, I just don't trust people. Like, I'm one of those, I just don't let anybody in. I don't trust a lot of people. I feel like I do have like one best friend and a lot of, not one, no, that's a lie. I have a lot of good friends, but even in that, there are just not a lot of people that I trust with my feelings. I don't feel like people know what to do with it. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure if you have that person, you're like, I can tell you anything and everything and feel maybe understood. But I don't have, or you don't either. Okay.
It's not like I can tell pretty much everything. It's not like I'm hard to be open. Like I'm okay.
Yeah.
But it's not like I believe that person will never ever use it against me or I don't know.
Yeah.
Think about me in a bad way or
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem to share. It's just I don't know.
Yeah. Exactly that, though. Exactly that. A lot of people don't know what to do with it, don't know how to listen is, I think, the biggest thing. I think so many people listen with their fucking mouth. And I'm like, God, Lee, like, listen. And then also, my biggest pet peeve is when when you just want to vent, you're not necessarily looking for advice or correction. It's just like, I'm just trying to vent my feelings. And there are people who want to correct your feelings right away. And I'm like, that's why I don't talk to you.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't need a solution.
I didn't need a solution right now.
Yeah.
I didn't need one at all. I just wanted to get my feelings out so that I can leave them here and move on.
Right.
I don't know too many people
Really?
that I can do that with. Everybody wants to nip it in the butt. You know that's not the truth. Child, I know it's not the truth. But this is how I feel. And all I need to do is get it out. I'm not trying to say, I'm never saying that how I feel is the truth. Maybe sometimes. I'm just saying this is the feeling.
Right.
And I don't think people understand. A lot of people understand that when I'm coming or when I need to vent or just need to talk. That this is just the feeling I'm going through. I just wanted to let it out so I didn't have to talk to myself about it.
Yeah.
Go in circles all night and then come to a solution. I just wanted to let it out. All I needed was, I hear you. You're going to get through this sometimes. And it turns into something else. And I'm like, okay, I'm cool. I don't want to talk to you no more.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I have grown up to be a very self-sufficient person. very self-sufficient. And I
Well,
love that
Jimmy,
about
I'm
me.
telling you now, if you need to talk,
Look, okay,
just
same, same. Honestly, girl, call me. I
no
don't
problem.
mind. I'll listen.
Yeah, I'll listen too because I don't talk much. I don't speak
Yeah.
English.
Nah, I don't speak English. It's crazy. Wait,
I don't have much to
that
say.
just took me out. Not I don't speak English. But you speak perfectly fine English.
I don't speak much though.
That
So
is hilarious. Do you have friends that you speak Georgian with? Is
I
that
don't
what it
speak
is?
Georgian.
Oh,
I
what do you?
speak Russian. So because we moved to Russia because of the war in Georgia, I was like 2 years old.
I love.
So I grew up in Russia, and my mom is Armenian, my dad is Georgian, so they would speak Russian at home.
Oh shit. Okay.
So yeah, I don't
Do you
have.
have any friends you speak Russian with?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Out here, you found a good community out here. 7 years
Mm,
living out here, like you found.
not a lot of people though.
No, I feel it. No, I feel it.
Same thing about like culture. I know my culture better than others, right? And I'm
Yeah.
not saying my culture is the best one. We also have good and bad people.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can trust. I don't know if they will take advantage of our friendship
Yeah.
and do something with it later.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm cool with people. And if I see that they really care, and if I see that they respect me, they respect my time, they enjoy being around me,
Yeah.
I'll do the same. But if they tell me how they like me and they next day they go to other person and they talk shit about me,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too many people that I have. Like in general, not even just a Russian speaking community, like in general in Vegas, I don't have too many people.
Yeah, girl.
Just basically it's just me and my kids.
Yeah.
When I'm not with them, I'm either working or here on the podcast,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
Mm.
I'm like, I feel like I'm that exact same way, and I'm not sure if I'm trying to figure out how to reverse it yet. We're just complicated, and I really don't. I'm already trying to be the best version of myself that I can be and get my career off the ground. The last thing that I have to worry about is a person and how you move. I just don't have energy for it. Like
Right.
I don't.
No energy, no time.
If I feel like I'm meeting somebody and they're high maintenance, I won't nurture that friendship. And it's not because I feel like they're not going to do the same for me, but it's because I don't require you to. You know, I think I would like to think that I'm somebody who, within my friendships, I ask from you what I would be willing to give. High maintenance is just not something in a relationship that I can deal with. Like the calls every day, wanting to tell me about every fling, wanting to crash out everything, call me. Oh, I'm like, no, we're too big. We're too, like, it's not even, I don't even want to say that because that sounds like so immature to say, but we're adults. I would expect there to be some level of being able to handle your own before you come to me with X, Y, and Z. But when it's just always, I need you, or just like wanting to suck everything away, I'm like, oh, I can't do this. Like, I can't. But that could be a flaw because I could be missing out on some really good people.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
yeah,
I don't know. It's hard. A relationship, any kind.
yeah.
Hard.
Are you in a romantic relationship? No, are you? Is that a happy nod? Because that kind of looked like, nah, baby, I'm at peace. That's what that nod kind of
It
gave.
is. Sometimes I feel like I would love to see someone, but at the same time, like, it's gonna be a drama again.
Yeah,
When you bring problems to my life, like, I'm
baby.
sorry.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like I have problems already. Like I create problems myself.
yeah,
I don't need you for that.
yeah,
If you're here to bring joy and something good, cool. If you're not, like,
easy.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna waste my time, my energy, because I'm a happy person. Like I'm always happy. I wake up happy all the
Yeah,
time. Even if I was crying all night long, I,
yeah,
I wake up happy.
yeah, yeah,
And don't ruin it.
yeah,
And if you do that, I'm like,
I'm
I'm
done.
also nowadays I feel like man doesn't want to commit,
Yeah,
and I'm like, what do you think I'm here for? Like,
yeah,
no, I'm not interested to just, have fun and hang out sometimes. No.
yeah,
If you want to hang out with me, you have to do something.
for sure. Plan it.
Right.
Tell me when to put that dress on.
Right?
Okay. Now let's
Yeah.
just hang out and what should we do?
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me what should we do, I'm gonna hit you. Cause why didn't you plan something?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
See, you
Yeah.
understand, but they
Yeah.
don't. But I get that everything is so easy to get now, so people don't even try hard. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever, but it's not for me then. I'm not
Yeah.
desperate, It's not like,
Yeah.
please, I
Yeah.
need someone. No. But if you want to, like, show me your interest.
Yeah. I thought I started to get to that desperate spot. To that desperate. I'm like, but I'm not desperate either.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course.
What?
You get so much attention.
Yeah, but
No?
not the attention that I want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just talking to my friend about this the other day. Like, the first thing that people do with me, and I think, yeah, with me is it's sexual first, you know?
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm a cornball. I'm a, let's really like get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Let's maybe not sleep together on the first date. How about we wait till the third? Like, why not just to get to know each other and just see what it's like without sex? Like, we do, because I think, I think there's a whole bunch of places say like without this, and this, or without alcohol, drugs, or partying, you will realize you won't have a lot in common with people.
Mm-hmm.
And so I actually live by that. I kind of keep that in the back of my mind and thinking like, okay, especially when it comes to relationships, without sex, even though sexual chemistry is very important,
Mm-hmm.
is that all we have? Like, is the only thing keeping us locked in is our sexual chemistry? And if it is, I just don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it.
Jimmy, I love you even more now.
Yeah, I'm actually good without it for a little bit. Intimacy, like real intimacy, can fulfill me for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sex is just like the cherry on top.
I agree.
But everything, that cone, that waffle cone, and that ice cream, that substance, that's what we gotta build first. But people just want to get the cherry, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, and like, damn, there's so much. You're
there's
missing
so
out.
much we're
Right?
missing out on. We're really getting to know a person. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wow. We got too personal here.
yeah, I'm
I
like,
love that.
yeah,
Okay, if we talk about romantic relationships,
yeah.
uh, do you usually look for black people?
Yeah,
To-
I don't date outside my race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a reason? You just like them more?
I do
it's-
love, I'm not gonna lie, my type, dark skin gets me every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Light skin gets me every single time. That is just naturally my type. And I think maybe honestly it's as simple as I'm so attracted to black people, like my race and my kind, that I feel like if I dated outside of my race, I wouldn't feel as fulfilled just because I'm like, baby, it's going to make me melt every single time. Dark skinned body is just like, wow.
Something else.
It's something else, child. I would never date a white person for sure. I would never date a white
That's
person.
what I was thinking. I haven't talked to, I don't remember, probably to a lot of people, but I was asking black girls, like, do they want to date white guys, and usually they would say yes,
Yeah.
but white guys don't want us. I'm like, why? Like, you
Yeah.
know, but I feel like black guys don't really like white girls.
It's opposite, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think black guys like black girls.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's another conversation of in itself. But black women get the worst rep. Black women are too aggressive. Black women are too much. Black women are too loud. Black women are too sexual. Black women are too voluptuous. Black women are too much. Too much this. I feel like I see more now black guys going for a lot of white girls because they can kind of get away with it a lot.
I didn't know
A
that.
lot of black women won't let a lot of shit slide in relationships. So black guys gravitate towards white women because they kind
It's
of
easier.
it's a lot easier
That's racist.
against your own kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But black guys, especially young black boys, they will go for a white girl immediately. Immediately.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like I'm not sure if it's like the lack of alpha males being built, like or whatever the case may be, but black women are just starting to feel like there's not brothers out here who can handle them, you know, because I mean, black women now they're like super women now, like, you know, it's like black women are starting to understand their worth, understand their value, understand the power that they hold. And once they understand that, once you get one that understands what she can do, it's going to be very difficult to manipulate her. And so a lot of black guys are like, damn, they're not really what you were saying. They're not really ready to commit to something like that, you know? They just want it to be easy, fun, fucking. They're not ready for what it really means to like grow with somebody, have a relationship, or sustain, like have something sustainable. You just want a good time. So I feel like that's actually what's happening in our community now. Yeah. But they'll go for, the thing is, what's hurtful is that they'll go for the black girl that has, the white girl that has the exterior of a black girl. They want all the body that a black girl has, but nothing but a black girl has to offer. So they'll go for the girls with who's done up, who's maybe not done up, just a curvy white girl, or just white girls in general, honestly. But yeah, black girls are getting the short end of the stick for sure.
Do you get mad when you see like good black woman with white man or whatever? Like, do you get like not jealous in a sexual way, like because it's your race, you know? Like, do you get mad when you see the couples?
Not real mad. Not like a real mad.
Yeah, of course.
Like a dang.
Okay, like why would you do that?
Dang, like yeah, like, but that's just my preference. Like I love to see a black king with a black queen, black queen with a black king. You know, like I love that, and so I think it sometimes not question, but it's like dang, you had to go outside of your. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm not trying to say that either, but you had to go outside of your race to get it. Only just because I think the real feeling that I'm feeling is that I just want us to stick together. Maybe I just want our people to stick together, because as much as we talk about racism, there's racism in our community, like, or not racism, but there's a lot of diversity in the black community as well. And so I feel like now more than it was just a natural or a normal love affair of dating outside your race, it's a act of I'm going to date outside my race because I can't get it within my race. Yeah, you know?
There are some issues in the community, right? Like you don't get along, or like why you have these issues?
I think colorism like is an issue within our community. If a black guy doesn't go for a black or does go for a black girl, he'll probably go for the lighter one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he won't go for that dark skinned, beautiful chocolate, melanated queen. He'll
Mm-hmm.
let her slide, but he'll get the light skinned curly hair for sure. Nothing wrong, but colorism is a thing for sure. I want the light skin, the light skin black instead of the black black.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's issues like that. That's just like one I can name off.
Mm-hmm.
But stuff like that happens within our community as well.
I see.
Yeah.
And it also was for me a surprise when I moved here, when I had a black person at my first job, and he was speaking Spanish. I'm like, what? Like how? So
Yeah.
I didn't even know the whole thing, right? And now I know like they might be from Puerto Rico, they might be
Yeah,
Brazilian, like
Afro-Latino.
all that, right?
Afro Latina.
Right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, what is it? You know?
I live for it.
Is it like really different from each country comparing to African American or?
I would assume so.
Hmm?
I mean, I would assume so. It's completely different background. Like um, I'm thinking of a content creator that I follow, and she's Afro Latina, and I love her down because she makes content videos and she'll speak like she's talking, and she just goes in and out of English and Spanish like it's nothing, and I'm like. For like 5 seconds, I don't understand what she's saying, but then for the next 10 seconds, I do, and it's like, it's my favorite thing. But I would assume it's different because I have no Latin in my family, so I don't know that side of her or that side of who she is, you know. So it is very different. I would assume it's very different because the cultures are very different. An African American is very different than an Afro Latina because African Americans, you know, just like little things. I'm thinking about Thanksgiving. We grew up on, you know, macaroni and cheese and cornbread. Meanwhile, Afro Latina, grew up on, you know, Spanish dishes that I've never grew up on. So it's just like they're different for sure. Yeah, all black ain't all the same black. Different shades, you know what I'm saying? We come in all types and shapes and sizes and colors and different shades on the spectrum. So even with that, we got different stories, but we still got the same story. You know, we still have a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at a light skinned person versus me and a light skin, even in that, there's no division because at the end of the day, we're both black, and I know you still have to show up in this world just how I do. But I will say, do I think that light-skinned people get more privilege than dark-skins? And I will say that. But it's not an issue for me. It's not something I think about, you know. But if you're trying to like say that, then yeah, I would say like, oh, in that case, there's that division. Like, I would sit here with somebody who's a lighter complexion, and I will argue that you get more benefits.
If you have a lighter skin.
For sure. I think so.
That's interesting.
Did you have that perception, or did you not think that?
For me, no. Like lighter skin or darker skin, like I just see the difference between white and black or Asian or.
But you never saw the difference between two different black people.
I know there is a difference, but for me,
Yeah.
honestly, for me, it doesn't matter black skin or yellow skin or white skin. Like,
Yeah.
also, I wanted to ask you. So, am I wrong if I don't see the skin color? Like, for me, it's just a person. Do I like this person or I don't like this person? But I was watching some videos about Black History Month and black people, and some people would say it's not okay if you don't see the color. Like, you have to see the color. Like, what do you think? Is it okay that color doesn't exist for me, when I talk to people, or I should pay attention to the color?
I understand what you mean, but I don't think in what scenario are we. What's the scenario?
Like, I think they mean for white people, when we talk to, let's say, black people, we need to notice that they're different. And based on that, we need to choose the tone or the way we talk and all that.
With another black person?
Like, I'm a white person talking to a black person. I need to notice that skin color.
For what?
That's the question. Because they think if we treat everyone like on the same level, that's not right, because we have to treat black people differently because of the history. So I don't know what's right, you know? I'm like, tell me what's right, you know?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's ego. I don't need you to tell me I'm dark skinned. I know I'm dark skinned. I don't need you I don't need you to remind me that I'm a dark skinned brother. I know that. I look in the mirror every day for long periods of time. I know that about myself, and I know that for myself. You know, I don't need you to acknowledge that for me. I think honestly, people who say that need validation in other ways that they're not trying to admit. Maybe, I don't know, but I don't need you to. If we're having a one-on-one, maybe like at all. Like, I don't need you to acknowledge that at all. But if we're speaking about in a public setting, and let's say I'm the minority, maybe there is a sense of expectation that I want you to know that I feel uncomfortable. Like, I need you to, if we're about to go out and we're around a whole bunch of white motherfuckers and I'm the only black person here and we're together, I think that there is just a sense of, and this comes with friendship, like that you would acknowledge when we walk into the room that you notice, you see what I see. You see, oh shit, without even having to look at me, like you can look in there and be like, oh shit, Jimmy's the only black person here. Okay. And then figure out together or on your own how we need to navigate this situation, because it is a very uncomfortable place to be in, being the only black person in a room or being the one of few, because you don't know what people are thinking. And so as a friend, I would expect, or would want, not even expect, would want. I mean, yeah, I'm speaking from not my perspective, to be honest with you, or maybe a little bit of mine, but it would be nice, like a very nice courtesy to be like, hey, are you okay? Like, you good?
Yeah.
If we break up for a little bit, we socialize, hey, how you feeling? We can leave. That type of thing.
Nice.
But that just comes with friendship. But I would have to understand the context of what they were saying in that video that you watched to understand fully what they were trying to say. But I don't need you to be like, hey, black man, like a dark skin. Like, I don't need that.
Like, for example, if let's say I just met you and we start talking, and I need to keep in mind that you're black, so I have to choose my words, I have to choose the way I'm talking, like the topics and everything. So I always have to keep in mind that you're black, that you're different. So in my opinion, the more you feel like he's a human or she's a human, I'm a human, that's it, that's all we need. That's what I feel. I don't know, I might be wrong, that's why I'm asking. I don't know, maybe people will let us know what we should do.
I truly feel like, again, for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but this black man just wants to feel equal. Because of my skin color, because I'm black, I don't think that I deserve more or less. I deserve the exact amount as the next person in the room. I don't expect special treatment because of my skin color. I don't expect anything more because I'm black and what my people have been through.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is ego. That's you trying to use something that has happened for you to get further in wherever you're going, or to you have your own agenda. That's what that sounds like to me.
I see.
We're all, that's why it's called, like, I don't know what it's called. I'm about to say some dumb shit, but that's why it's called equality. Like, it's not, we never wanted to be up here,
Mm-hmm.
but because people have made us feel so low, we feel like, oh, we need to be put
Yeah,
up here
mm-hmm.
because we never have gotten our rightful flowers. So now it's like, oh, now it feels like because we've been at the bottom, y'all better put us at the top because that's where we deserve. That's where we deserve to be. And it's like, slow down, because that was not the narrative. That was not the narrative that was being pushed. We wanted the same thing that the next person wanted. We wanted to sit in the same seat that the next person wanted to sit in. We wanted to use the same bathroom that that same person wanted to use. We never wanted a special bathroom. We never wanted a special seat. The other people created all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And now you don't even realize that you're adopting systemic racism by trying to put yourself now on this pedestal, when it was like, that's not what we wanted in the first place. We just wanted equality. We wanted to be treated fair. That's all we ever wanted. So this agenda that you have to wash my feet because I'm black, call me crazy, but that's never been the goal. That's never been the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
You're completely missing out on the storyline when you try to expect somebody who is not black to now put you on this pedestal and acknowledge all this shit that you need for validation because you don't feel seen. Go to therapy immediately. Figure it out, because it's not somebody else's job to erase what has happened in the past. It's not your job to fix what some fucked up motherfucker did back in the day or yesterday or today. It's not your job. Your job is to do the best you can and be a good person to me now. And we can see eye to eye. That's what the goal was. That's what the goal has always been. Not for you to make me feel better about myself because this person made me feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's not your job. And if I'm wrong, then yeah, fuck it. But that ain't never been it. That ain't never been the case. Mm-hmm. We wanted the same opportunities. Mm-hmm. If me and you go to the same motherfucking school, get that same degree, and we both go to the interview, we both deserve an equal shot at getting that job. And I don't want it because I'm black. Yeah. Because I didn't want that bitch to get it because they were white. Mm-hmm. So why would I expect to get it because I'm black? That's systemic racism. You're adopting the same traits that they did. And now we're completely losing the storyline. And now we're going backwards again. Mm-hmm. You're creating a cycle. That's why this shit can never die, because people don't even realize how ridiculous that sounds. And I can't stand it.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you have a message for your black people?
For my black people?
Yeah, tell them how beautiful they are.
Just don't ever want, and I don't think that anybody is, or I think we're coming into a time where black people are accepting the power that they hold, but I just don't want any black person to feel like they have to shy away from anything or from who they are, play small. Like, playing small doesn't get you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Take up space. Take up all the space you can. Be unapologetic about it. Do it ruthlessly. Do it unapologetically. But do not let anything stop you from doing exactly what you want to do. exactly and do it exactly how you saw yourself doing it. You know, yeah, we are definitely forced to be small so that we can fit in or be enough for this person or not be too black. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to be as black as I can be all the time. Really it. Yeah, you know, that's what I practice.
Good.
You know, just being myself, because I can't, or I'm gonna say for me, I don't know how to change systemic racism, but I don't want it to make me ever feel small or feel like that I can't shine the way that I need to. So I pass that on to all of my brothers and sisters out there. Yeah.
Good. And as a white person,
Yeah.
I want to add something.
Or as a Georgian person,
Right.
let's get that.
Yeah, let's say
right.
that. As a Georgian, not every white-looking person
Yeah.
will treat you bad or do something to you. I know it's hard to trust, but honestly, there are some good people, even if we look white.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and we love black people. I know there's a lot of people who love black people because I feel like we have something in common because we were treated kind of same way as
Yeah.
you guys. We know what you're talking about. And it's not because we want to please you, or just be nice.
Yeah.
This is how I really feel.
Yeah.
Because I know what it is when people don't trust you because you look different, or people think you're not smart enough because you don't look right. You know, I know all that stuff. And I feel like we need to be together
Yeah.
and love each other. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel the same exact way.
Thank you for coming.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you for this conversation. And we will wait for your comments, guys. So please let us know what you think. Let us know how you think we can change this thing, how we can make it better. And stay tuned.
Hell yeah.